Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Galaxy on Fire. We have our usual cast of scum and villainy here tonight.
Rude.
Wow, mostly scum and villainy.
Yes, I agree. They're all scum and villainy.
So Naomi, Katie, Jared, and Miguel. Last time we left them split into groups. So Gadriel was still off on his own. The rest of the crew of the Nightfall were plotting how to approach Umbraxis imports. Gadriel was plotting how to approach Umbraxis imports from another direction. So I guess we better roll our destiny pool and see how badly it's all going to go for you.
Oh, yes, 2.
One black,
Oh.
otherwise,
Yeah.
why not?
You have 2 dark and 1, 2,
3.
3 light side points.
You disgust me, people.
Oh, that's no fun.
In character? Yeah.
Well, we can say that none of you have exactly been squeaky clean. Okay.
So what was the plan again?
Yeah, I seem to recall vaguely something about Mary going and sort of exposing her alter ego to some other underworld figure.
Yep, you did meet up with Alric Trey, who had been hired by Black Sun to be something of a middleman. And from him that you learnt that there is a low-level Vigo, Zundrenzik, who has been attempting to expand his reach, not to the satisfaction of other members of Black Sun. And Alaric Trey had also said that he'd kind of like you to get Var'Zia out of whatever mess she'd gotten herself into, simply because she owes him a lot of favors. So I believe that you had then left the greasy spoon that you had met him in.
Yes, yeah.
And were planning your approach to Umbraxis imports.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And I believe Var'Zia had been volunteered to go in and speak to them.
Perfect.
Yes, I did.
Oh, no.
You've been voluntold. That's
Well-
right. And we were meant to be your thuggish bodyguards.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that Dr. Mary had decided that they were going to become a Gamoran by
That's
the
right.
name of
That's right.
Porcus.
Porcus. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember that now.
Oh, wait, are you with us? Is Mary with us? Or is it just me?
Yeah,
and,
yeah, no. Well, Porcus is.
Well, I guess we better go in. I'm planning on, I want to use influence on them. A force power. So,
Okay, so you go in. It's a crowded, dusty, somewhat jumbled emporium. It is, as the name kind of suggests, it has a lot of tacky imported goods from other areas of the galaxy. It's not particularly high class tat. It's very much that kind of cheap consumer good that is common everywhere in the world, especially around Circular Quay in Sydney, places like that.
oh, so there's like little stuffed Ewoks and
Yeah. So it's very much your tacky imports.
front for drugs kind of thing.
Well, Porcus has
Oh.
been looking for a clip-on koala to put in his pencil, so be good.
You mean an
This
Ewok.
is
You
the
mean an
place
Ewok.
where you are going to find that clip-on koala. So there is a woman behind the front desk, kind of a pale green hue to her. She looks up as you enter. Can I help you?
Yes, hello. My stubby friend here wants to buy a. What are we going for? Do you really want to go for a koala or a Jawa? Or
I just sort of grunts in a way that's not very comprehensible either way.
So we're new in the area, and we heard that we can find somebody here. We're looking for a Zun Drenzik.
The customer service smile that she had on her face dims a little. It becomes very much that plastered on. I'm not sure that I have heard of this Zun Drenzik. Are you sure you have been directed here?
Oh, just quite sure. And Runzai's gonna nudge her a little bit with the force. And sort of she's gonna go, you will tell me where he is, won't you?
Well, you do have to roll for that.
Yeah. So what am I rolling for?
You are rolling your force.
Yes.
And you will also need to roll. I'm just trying to decide whether it is. No, it's definitely coercion. It's not charm. So you are rolling.
Would Mary Presence be able to help with that coercion since we're there as muscle?
Yeah, surely a couple of blue for the muscle behind you.
Oh,
All
Two,
right.
two blue
How
just for
threatening
Mary.
are you looking?
Have you seen Mary?
Yeah. Porcus is
gonna,
also
like-
just like aggressively reaching over and taking some of her snacks and just like picking away on it, just not respecting boundaries.
Are you
making
also
sure-
going to? Is Amaya also going to pull out the full corsetry?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
In that case, you can only get the 2 blue
Yeah,
for
yeah, let toaster girl fly.
because Amaya is not threatening by in and of herself.
Oh, poor Maya. How many force dice do I use?
Despite the fact that she is looking very, very bruised and battered,
Oh, does she? Is she?
she did say that from.
I did.
And this
is.
This is the day after,
Mm-hmm.
so she's still looking a bit beaten up, which probably makes her look less threatening. Actually, it probably looks a little bit like
just finished the
Porcus has
cage
used
match.
her as a.
I think it looks
she
that looks
has
like she
particular-
probably
particular preferences in her personal life or something,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
You
judgment.
should be like, you should do the other guy.
Yeah.
The other droid. All right. I'm gonna roll.
So yeah, just roll your force dice and your
Okay.
coercion.
Let's go.
3 purple. Yep.
Nicely done, ma'am. 2 successes, 2 advantages, and 1. Yeah,
Light.
done.
1 light.
Happy days.
Yay.
Okay, so you do have that little bit of a nudge there. And she does say, well, he is not in at the moment. He has not been here for some weeks.
Oh, weeks. When was the last time you spoke to him?
Perhaps 2 weeks ago. Yes, he was definitely in here 2 weeks ago. And he had a meeting, and then she kind of realizes that perhaps she is saying something that she shouldn't say. And yes, he had a meeting. Would you like me to take a message?
Do you have his contact?
It also, I think Porcus would sort of pipe up and say, I think it also depends if is he alive to receive the message?
Oh gosh. I didn't think of that one.
What are you covering for?
He is, well, he was most certainly alive last time he was here. But
Is he?
yes,
Firmly in doubt, I'm hearing.
he left very rapidly after a business meeting.
Maybe in some rather aggressive negotiations, one might say.
And who?
Who was in his last meeting? Who was he meeting with?
Gosh, you've got to give me something. Come on. Yes. Contact.
He was meeting with a local member of the. Well, how can I help you other than
Oh, fucker. She keeps factory resetting.
you only got
I'm
two
gonna
successes?
slam the axe down on the table.
Can I use an advantage and maybe nick a Rolodex to like anything that might be lying around that might have names or com numbers on it, or a com?
Or com. There is a data pad on the bench,
Mhm.
but you are not going to be able to just
Mm.
What
pick it up.
what kind of is there any other guards or anything else in here? Like,
You do see that there is a door that leads somewhere. You're not sure, that is partially ajar.
Oh,
I'm always thinking that we just start ransacking it and going through the computers and
yeah.
really
I
thought
was
about this.
about to suggest, Paul, you start creating a diversion,
Yeah.
and Paul.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the data pad and I'm gonna start going through it, just unashamedly.
Maya,
big thick fingers.
Can you start going through and pushing things off shelves? Oh, actually, I'm going to start doing that, and you can go through the door. Like being unassuming, you can get
She's just like, what?
Oops, sorry.
Okay, so you are creating chaos, and we are going to flip over to Gatriel.
Oh.
It's just getting fun.
Hello there. So I'm practicing my arts and crafts again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need me to roll?
I will need you to roll a what did we make you roll last time? Mechanics.
Mechanics.
Yeah, do you believe it is mechanics? You have proven skill in this before, so it will only be 2 purple.
Okay.
And for those of you who have not realized, Gadriel's version of arts and crafts is bomb building.
I was thinking needlework. Oh well.
3 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay, yeah, you build a very effective and with 3 successes, very unobtrusive. You will be able to carry this and plant that somewhere.
I'm actually going to very like Godfather. I'm going to get like a box of chocolates or a bouquet. I'm going to get a pot plant. I'm going to take out the plant and the feeling of the plant, put it under it, and then dress it up. And what's the name of the counselor that we detest?
Indira.
Yes. Electronic note from Counselor Indira Varma, wishing the best in our enterprise. And I will procure from the equivalent of Space eBay one of those very generic delivery boy or delivery person suits or jumpers or whatever they are, and a cap and like delivery.
Okay, and where are you delivering this?
To Abraxas Imports, of course.
To Abraxas Imports. Okay, so right now we have Porcus ransacking and reading the data pad. We have Var'Zia gently knocking things off the shelves in such a lovely manner. The poor sales assistant kind of chasing after Var'Zia and trying to stop things from dropping on the floor because anything broken will come out of her wages.
Oh, a snow globe. Yes, I've always wanted to do this.
And Amaya is trying to subtly sneak her way through the back door into what you can only assume is an office or a warehouse space. As this is happening, the door opens and a delivery person with a fancy-looking plant walks in. Okay, so I need Amaya to roll stealth, and because of the chaos that is occurring, you can have a couple of blue.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, we're having a sort of Mr. Gadriel, I assume, moment, as we're sort of sitting there saying, hey, it's old friends,
I'm just
Oh.
ignoring. I'm ignoring you people.
Okay, so no, that is failed.
Hang
That
on.
is-
No.
Wow.
No. Oh, yes, I have to. I can't re-roll that puppy.
Oh.
He didn't even roll the purples, actually, and he's still...
There wasn't any purples,
Yeah.
no.
Don't worry. Yes, just for shits and giggles, she should roll 2 purples. I want to see how
Yeah.
this goes.
All right, just for shiggles. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse.
Okay. Not only does the front door opening kind of stuns the shop girl and she kind of starts to whip her head around and she notices Amaya attempting to slip behind the counter and through the back door. And at the same time as this happens, you see a big, very big, grey-coloured Wookiee step up to the door. Heard the ruckus, he's coming to investigate.
Oh, bother.
All right, so is he coming out of the door that Amaya's trying to get in?
Yes.
Oh.
Because with 1 failure and 2 threat, he has to be a big, scary-looking threat.
Ah.
My
And
It'd be
God.
1
Yeah.
failure and 2 advantages, actually, after you, sum it up. But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
What
obviously,
about
if it
the-
comes up, you get hurt.
So he won't immediately rip her arms off then. Because that's what Wookiees do.
Mm.
Yeah, but Walkies are also slow. So I'm going to try and slip in behind him.
Just,
Okay.
how are you going to do that?
If you want to do that, you are probably going to have to roll some athletics.
That's
Mm.
okay.
And he's kind of big, so it might be
So is
3
Mary.
purples to get around.
Oh. Mhm.
Yeah, but the Wookiee is standing there, having just heard the ruckus and opened the door, and he is a Wookiee, so he's going,
True.
I'm not sure
So-
entirely what is going on. And you can just see the cogs going in his head.
And I'm going to burn light side
Oh,
point as
that's
well.
yeah.
So, upgradability?
Yep, you can upgrade a green to a yellow for that.
Yep. Well, I already had 2 yellows anyway. So I've just added an extra green. So if I've done this really well, I'm going to slip in behind the Wookiee. So me, Wookiee, door, Mary. Hopefully.
Yeah, you do manage to
advantage.
slip in behind him. He has decided that the most immediate issue is the crazy woman knocking things off the shelves.
Oh no.
So he is Var'Zia is not very big. He is just going to go over to you and lift you up.
Put me down.
So
Put me
you're
down.
just kind of being lifted up by the back of your jacket, spacesuit, whatever it is you're wearing, and you're kind of dangling there.
Put me down or I'll bite your arm off. It's like struggling.
and the Wookiee is looking towards the sales girl for some kind of indication as to what he should do. And she's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
Some transic. We told you.
And I told you he's not here.
Where is he?
Not here.
You're being evasive. What happened to him? Who took him away?
He left.
Who with? Who took him?
He took himself.
No. Something's happened to him. You're being evasive. What's going on here?
Tell us what
He
you
had a
know.
meeting with the woman from the embassy, and then he left.
You didn't say that.
There we go.
Woman from the embassy.
What was her
When-
name?
When she says that, I said, I have a delivery from the embassy for the boss.
Presumably, we all recognize you in your outfit.
How disguised is he?
We're not going to give it away. Yes, look, there's this
Well,
lovely plant.
Oh, yeah, I was not counting for them to be there, so I'm just keeping my cool.
But I still think it's kind of fun to make Porcus and Runzai roll a vigilance check.
Vigilance check.
Oh, right. Okay.
What's the difficulty that you want to have for it?
It's not very hard. It's 1 purple. And it's only that mainly because you're a Gamoran and you're being held aloft by a
Oh, 4 successes and 1 advantage.
2 successes, 2 threats.
So you know it's Gadriel. And
Does Gadriel know that it's Dr. Mary, though? Anyway,
I don't know. But
Probably
Yeah.
not. It's a bit more of a comprehensive disguise.
Dr. Mary in the form of a Gamoran is perhaps not quite as schooled at keeping a straight face.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of a
Hotel.
tell, a bit of recognition that's kind of like a
Yeah.
and that's
Oh.
your threat. It's like
Yep.
So the shop assistant will snatch the plant away from you.
It's very delicate. You need to keep it in a cool, shady place. Do you need me to call security? It seems that you have some form of vandals attacking your shop.
It's fine. They will just leaving.
It's all right. I'm on my way out too. And if
Yeah,
you,
we'll go with
you
him.
people value your liberty too, you should leave now too.
Oh, thanks for the
Wow.
advice, friend.
Marcus is going to pocket the data pad that he grabbed and leave. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I
So
still dangling or is
you are
Princess
still dangling. The Wookiee walks you to the front door
I can walk
and
myself.
takes you out and drops you. Nope.
Ugh.
Done. Door slammed.
And Amaya's still inside.
Amaya is still inside, and there is a plant now sitting on the counter.
Okay. So I tip my hat to the Wookiee and said, it has a very a delicious fragrance. Probably you should enjoy it before it finished blooming. I woke up.
So the Wookiee is going to very gently pick up the pot plant, and he was told, "Cool."
As soon as I'm on the other side of the door, like,
Okay.
the same time he's lighting up a cigarette.
I
So everything good with you guys?
I am not even sure what kind of damage explosion I should make you roll for that.
Oh gosh, am I still in the
Well,
shop though?
I'm in the back room.
Oh, okay.
I've got a door
Yeah.
at the very least.
The question then becomes, how large and how powerful was this explosive
Let me go.
of Gadriel?
Actually, hold on. We have things here. Detonite charge. That's 15 damage.
15 damage? Okay,
Yeah,
so I think you have just
Mind you, Amaya's not standing by the door. Once she's
she is
through,
not
she's starting to
Yeah.
move.
So
and
that the amount of damage is what we are, seeing for how and what Amaya has to react to. So with 50 damage, the poor Wookiee is
Splat.
shrapnelified. I do believe that what you haven't destroyed of the shop front is now also all over the ground. And the poor shop girl is cowering in the corner, possibly inflicted with shrapnel. So, Amaya, you have just heard this explosion behind you.
Number one, anything glaring in this back room that I'm seeing?
It
Like-
appears to be a warehouse space, so there is another office further down towards the back. This room you're in just seems to be kind of crates and general warehouse things.
Yep.
You know, forklift, yada yada.
So I'm not saying Var'Zia dangling from the ceiling or anything like that.
No, you're not.
Okay. So once the boom goes off, I'm gonna go.
That would be an amazing conclusion, though, to the mystery. There's Var'Zia dangling from the ceiling.
Ta-da! I'm gonna open that door again and look in the room to see what the hell just happened. Realizing
There's just a hole.
There is just
Yeah.
a whole splattered Wookiee, stuffed toy innards, shattered pottery.
Gadriel happened. Right. I'm gonna
You
close,
don't know
close
what
the
or
door
who
again.
happened.
No. I know. I know nothing. She's gonna make it.
Maybe you
Comlink.
sense it's I don't know,
Comlink.
the disturbance in the force that is Gadriel.
Was that you guys? Gabriel is a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, comlink to you guys. Was that you?
Well, sort of. Our friend Gadriel stand up dressed as a delivery man, I believe.
No, it worked.
What did you find?
Haven't had a
And-
chance to search yet.
Do you want to
I
come
don't
in?
know who was the Wookiee and what was his motive for blowing up?
It didn't have a name.
But
Wookie what?
we need to get out of here before the authorities come.
There is starting to be a lot of movement on the street. I mean, an explosion doesn't pass without
Yeah.
some form of notice within even though it's a less.
Are we taking the shop girl with us to work on her a bit more, or are we leaving her behind?
Kidnapping. Yes. Yes.
um, if you're asking Gadriel, he's no longer there. He's running away with the rest of mooks.
Oh, typical. All right.
I'm going to go back through the back room and go out the back door.
All right.
Okay, you're going to.
All right, I'm just going to walk away
Mary.
as well, I think. Putting on a pair of sunglasses and shape-shifting back into Mary as I walk away.
So you are leaving through the back door, no going through the office or anything?
Yeah, surely find
What
some clues.
office?
Go on, find some quick clues.
There was an office?
Break the contents of the desk into
There
your
was
bag.
an office at the other end of the warehouse.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
like
that's what
as
we
I'm,
need. Damn it.
as I'm flicking, I've got to walk through the place to get to the back door.
Mhm.
So, yes, I'm giving quick perfunctory glance. If something takes my notice, I'll peer into it. But I know time's going to be short because the authorities will be coming. I do not want to be here.
Like, especially if there's anything salvageable of that plant, if like, it can keep a cutting or something to, you know.
Just in case you have to do it again.
So, just do a quick perception check to see if you do spot anything on your.
I'm going to add touch of fate to my roll. So it gives me a +2. Lou.
Cool.
And what am I going against?
It's 3 because you are trying to move quickly and get out of there before the authorities arrive. Gee, this spate of bombings in High Contra lately. I mean,
Yes. 3 successes.
cool.
What do I get?
You do see on the desk a data pad. and what looks to be obviously someone was working on it, hasn't put it down, hasn't shut it down. You can see there's a shipping manifest on there.
Good. Snag it. Anything else?
There also appears to be a couple of data encryption chips.
Grab whatever I can. Is there a data port anywhere
As
into a
in-
mainframe?
Well, there is a computer system on the desk, but it's
Because I've got a data spike. It's been burning a hole in my pocket for several months now. I'm going to jam it into the system and it can upload into the ether and we can retrieve it later.
all right. Cool. So you are going to roll the computers for that one to make it go. But because of the
Usually-
data spike, you do have a blue, I believe.
Against what difficulty?
2.
Nope, failed. But I do get 3 advantages.
Yeah. So I think the failure is as you are just setting it to upload, you do start to hear the sounds of people obviously coming.
Okay, scoot.
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 How
Those are
big is
my
the computer?
advantages.
Grab the computer.
It is one of those Star Wars systems that that's very 70s. You'd have to get like a forklift to move
Yeah.
it.
Oh, damn it.
Fair enough.
I'm
This
having my
is
data
Star
pads and
Wars,
crystals.
after all.
Mhm.
Cool. And we'll meet up. Where shall we rendezvous?
Back at the ship? Oh no, the ship
Yeah,
got
back-
destroyed, didn't it? No, something happened to the
No,
ship.
the,
didn't it?
the ship didn't get destroyed. It just got
Ransacked.
ransacked.
The jacket was stolen.
I think the ship.
The ship.
The
The
ship's
ship
a safe
ransacked,
place.
The ship.
Okay.
Is it?
Yes.
You know, dealing with that sort of trauma when your house has been robbed and it doesn't feel
Well,
safe.
how do we
you
know? How do we know they're not tracking us or something?
Otherwise, we've got the Macca's car park. I think that was where we went last night.
We're not exactly unobtrusive. They're going to be following us easy enough anyway.
All right.
So yeah, back to the
Right,
ship.
the ship it is. Yep. I mean, do we let Gadriel know that we want to meet up with him?
He's on
Or
the
please
comlink.
explain.
He'll be on the comlink
Yeah, I know,
as
but
well. Ah, yes.
explicitly please do attend this meeting. We want to know what
Chris
you meet up with.
definitely doing something of his own making. Not sure what.
Cool.
Compare notes, all that. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I don't speak for Gadriel, so it's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we message all of that. Let's meet up at the ship. Everyone through meeting.
No.
No.
Fine. Where does Gadriel think is a good spot? Or not at all? Oh, God.
Gadriel
He
has left the-
doesn't want
has
to
left the group
play.
chat. He's
Yeah.
left the group chat.
That's
Making
right.
my life difficult.
Yes. But that's okay. We have some information, some data pads. So meet at the ship and we start going through this stuff. Zundrenzik had a meeting with someone from the embassy. It should be on his schedule. So
Mhm.
let's do this.
Yep.
So we're back at the ship now. Is that what we're saying? We're talking about.
Mhm.
So I guess we need to make an agenda for the meeting to discuss various points. I think Zondrenzik and how to find Zondrenzik is an item. What the fuck is up with Gadriel is an item on the list that I think we need to discuss. Any other things people want to bring up?
Just someone was in this ship. I'm just a little bit concerned that
Like it's
they're
bugged
either
or something.
tracking us or they bugged the ship.
Yeah. All right. So that
Well.
sounds like first on the agenda.
If
But-
you do remember from previously, you did try to set airplane mode on the data pad and triggered the tracking beacon, but with enough successes that you shut it down pretty quickly.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Jeez, we're not good. We're not good at this.
Yes, we are. So, yes, first thing we do is make sure that these new data pads aren't broadcasting their location.
Yeah.
And then we start cracking them open. It's like the juicy,
Well,
juicy
no, but I
things
feel
that
like
they are.
before we do that, because I think so. We're
Should
looking for
we-
details on Zondrenzik.
Yeah.
But also, what about Gadriel? What do we think about that? Because I think that's equally interesting. Is that he just turns up where we were with a bomb, and then disappears
Object,
again
and
and
then
doesn't want to
runs
discuss it.
What's his agenda?
Is he the
Seriously,
new
no-
threat? Do we
Don't
need to
know what he's
worry?
doing.
He knows Var'Zia is missing.
What was the point of that, though?
I don't know how Gadriel thinks. I don't understand how he thinks, but he knows Var'Zia is missing. So
Does
I
he
think
care?
he's
Does he
In-
care? What is his game
in
here? Why
his
is he
own
turning up?
way.
I think we've got to assume he's a bit of a loose cannon at this point.
Ah,
Use it to our advantage, but we're definitely not going to rely on him for.
point fronted towards enemy.
Yeah,
Well, I
Yeah,
feel like we now
well-
need to gather some intelligence on him so we know at least what his
Yeah.
motivation is. How are we going
Maybe
to use
we
him as a loose
can,
cannon if
like-
we don't even know what he's doing?
we can set his trigger and aim him at people, but I think he's a little too clever for that. So
What do we know about his agenda? Like, what is he doing? What did we last know about what he was doing? He came with us to the big pirate shit show, and then we haven't really seen much of him since.
when he had that blowout
Ah.
with Indira,
Indira. Do we think that he's just like, narcissistic rage? He's going off to kill Indira because she confronted him.
I don't know.
threatened that politician. So now we're in lack. And who's to know if the woman from the embassy wasn't Indira herself?
We will know when we crack these data pads open.
Oh, well, all right.
Sure, we can try that. We can try that. Let's crack the
Instead
data
of
pads.
speculating.
I'm just preparing you
No.
for the fact that they might not be as useful in understanding, especially Gadriel. And,
No, I agree.
you know,
It won't help us with the Gadriel problem. The Gadriel is a whole other problem. But
I was
let's
interested as I am to look at that shop girl's, social media and see what she likes, kind of thing. We might not get a lot more.
Has she told anyone about her weird boss, Zundrenzik?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's have a look through. I'll start to look through that one that I grabbed.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to roll for that, or?
It literally is the shop's records. So you can see the names of people who have brought things and put in orders, and
Hmm.
couple of strange bookkeeping payments to the embassy. Just miscellaneous, large payments.
to who in particular?
How nice am I feeling? Okay, no, I'll be fine. The name on them is I Shul.
That's Indira.
Right.
It's too easy.
So wait. So
Easy.
this shop that we've just been to is some sort of Black Sun front, and they're paying money to the embassy, and that is connected to Var'Zia. How are we putting all this together?
Var'Zia works for the Black Sun or worked for the Black Sun.
Wait for the Black Sun, right?
Yeah. She,
Or was running from it or
Yes,
something. I don't
yes,
know.
yes,
It's
good,
complicated.
she
yeah,
knew
yeah.
something or something.
Like in
Okay,
character we know better, but
want
out of character we
something.
don't know anything, do we?
Flashback. When you were searching and you found Var'Zia's secret stash of information, you found that she goes around ripping off records from whatever computer system that she can hack into. And there was some names of people on there who were trading or dealing with the Black Sun that you recognized, and one of them was Indira Shul.
So we already knew that.
Yes. Okay. So
yeah.
she was dealing with the Black Sun and possibly compromised by Var'Zia, stealing data on her. And what was the deal with this shop and the guy there that's connected there? What was his?
Trey told us.
Yeah.
Look here.
So look
Yeah.
into this guy. Okay. So
Yeah.
we just keep looking for this guy. All right.
He's the last known contact he had was from a woman at the embassy, and then he disappeared. And the shop assistant was very sketchy about it. So
Yeah. And then Gadriel turns up to put the hit on 2 weeks later.
yeah.
Drop a bomb. Misses the whole thing.
Bombed the wrong people.
Nearly gets us.
So yeah, we're
Um,
not that much
Right.
closer to where we were before,
Right
except
side.
that
your comlink starts going off. Beep beep.
Now he
Yes.
wants to talk.
Go.
Have you figured out yet?
We're after Indira.
Why?
She's involved with Black Sun.
Wrong.
She's corrupt.
No. Whatever gave you that idea? The fact that she sent you on a suicide mission?
Oh, no. Yes. Well, I mean, that too. But we're looking for Var'Zia. Do you...
It's not the fact that we're corrupt, so we just assume that everyone is as well. Like, it's surely fun.
We're not corrupt.
We're not
We don't
corrupt.
hide what we're trying to do. Come on.
You just painted a wall with a Wookiee.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. He did.
Guilt by association.
All right. What have you got?
Are you using embassy resources?
We're trying not to.
So you're compromised.
We're not using resources for embassy, are we? I don't think so.
No.
Well, we
Using
might be
ship's
if we're using the
resources.
data
We're
pad.
using stolen phones.
Burner phones, burner comms. I think we might have been compromised.
Think you are, yes. So you ask me again why I don't want to meet.
You got any solutions to what we should do here?
Kidnap Indira.
Oh, interesting.
What was that? So kill Indira, was it? Or
Kidnap.
kidnap?
Yeah. All right.
All right, easy done. Let's do that.
Yeah, but then when we kidnapped her, what do we do then?
Contact me when you have her. I'll arrange a secure location.
Okay.
But, otherwise the usual, torture her for information. That kind of thing.
Wow, this
Oh,
is scum and
very.
villainy all
Thank
over.
goodness. Yes, we need to get our revenge. But all right.
If she needs a bit of enticement, tell her that the Empire, it's already onto her.
Right.
They know about Umbrax's inputs, and that's why they put a moment on it.
How do you know this?
Don't worry about that. Beep.
Well, I am now. Thanks a lot. Right. Any advice on how to kidnap her? Bag over the head.
He's hung up on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to talk to myself. All right. Go.
Are we just going to do this? Then we're just going to go and do his dirty work for him. Is that what's happening?
But be very careful. He will leave you high and dry.
What do we? Well, if we think about it, what do we want Indira for? Like, what do we?
We just want some answers.
Let's keep
and we
looking into
wanna
the phones
find
to
out.
see if we can work out with this fellow Scan that we were looking for originally, because that was our
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah. All
Can we
right.
crack the data pads now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think that they're compromised though, so we're going to have to be quick.
Okay, so do you want to look
Alright.
at the data pads, the data crystals? You got data pads and a couple of data crystals. Okay, so the data pad was unlocked. It is a shipping manifest.
Yep. Which ship?
No, it's the shop manifest. What?
No, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
the shop manifest was stolen by Porcus.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
shipping-
so the other,
shipping-
right? Yeah.
The shipping manifest was found by Amaya in the back room.
Yes.
Just
Mm.
sitting on the bench. Obviously, somebody had been going through it, and
What's in there? Anything of interest, of note?
there is ship movements for the past 3 weeks.
Any ships in particular, or all of them?
Nightfall.
Ones that have been dealing with Embraxus imports, so whether they're bringing in goods, whether they're leaving, taking goods out. For the past 3 weeks, movements in and out.
Yeah. So is there?
Do I need to wave my hands in the air and go, "There's a..."
We need those ships. Right.
Which ships have left? Which ships have the most recently left?
Are you looking for the most recently left?
Yes. Because if Var'Zia's on one of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that have
So-
left since Fuzzy has disappeared. Yeah, like trying to correlate that.
Yeah, okay, so there has been one that has left. It's just says that it is doing a inner system run.
Hmm.
So
Where
it's
to?
just shuttling goods.
Just, out beyond the atmosphere, space Var'Zia, come back, that kind of.
It's just shuttling goods to the other planets in the system.
Okay.
However,
What planet?
This does cover the past 3 weeks.
Their ships that occurs more than once.
Well, yeah, there is the same list of ships going backwards and forwards. So it's like the same. It says ones that are listed as coming in from the core systems, ones that are listed as going out to the core systems, and then there's ones that are listed as going to certain places within the High Quantron system itself in the past 3 weeks.
I know.
What are you trying to tell us, woman?
Is there some sort of like data analysis or something we can roll to just like?
I can't.
Maybe our characters
You're
are
gonna
more
have to
intelligent
use
than
a
we are.
very big stick, Sarah.
Let's just roll some perception because you guys are just not going to come across it naturally.
Sorry, but like, yeah.
So all of you put your thinking caps on.
No. Dark cap.
And for 2 purples, because I'm not sure how I can be any clearer without telling you straight up what you're looking for.
Just tell us
Yeah,
straight
there
up.
you go. I got 2
Oh
successes.
no.
I tried.
Yeah.
You've
One
got
success to
triumph.
advantage.
Okay.
Even I
Yay.
succeeded.
Yeah, you all suddenly remember
God.
that what you went to Umbraxis Imports to ask about was Zondrenzik. And you asked the shop assistant where Zondrenzik was, and she said he left of his own accord
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Fuck. Sorry.
Hang on, that was the roll for that. We know that.
Give us the name of the goddamn
Okay,
ship
so the
with
ship,
that
what ship
triumph.
left 2 weeks ago? Yeah, that came just after he left.
You're just good, Sharon.
But I was going to have to, like, I don't know, hire a spy writer or something.
Yeah, I think you needed to.
Okay. So there is a ship that left to make a run to Umont, which is a planet in this system, 2 weeks ago.
Hasn't returned.
It has returned,
Oh. That's it.
but because you got a triumph, you can see that all the other ships on the manifest usually they're either going to the core and back, or they are making lots and lots of stops in the system. So they're stopping at kind of like, Hyquantra is a really densely populated system. So it's usually the ships that go out are making lots of stops. This one went to Umont and came back.
We know about Umont. Like a station, or is it just a planet? Or
It is a large icicle of a planet.
Oh.
It has, let me bring up the,
That's too much.
well, let's grab our coats, ladies. Looks like we're going for some skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do this than
Yeah. Then kidnap a.
member of the
Kidnapping
pastoral staff.
Do what Gadriel tells us to.
I mean, we can assume Gadriel will be doing that anyway once we fail.
I don't know. He's trying to get us to do his dirty work. So
I mean, I don't know that he's like mind gamed us enough that he planned for us to go to this weird icicle planet with that, manipulated.
why don't
us.
we kidnap Indira and take her to this icicle planet?
Oh, great. Then we're just doubling down.
Well, why don't we kidnap Gadriel and take him to an intervention?
oh, hey, you probably know Reformed Assassins. What is that? Hey, Assassins Anonymous?
Assassins Anonymous, yeah. Gotta sort of, accept that there's a higher power before you can move on.
Yeah.
Sharon, has there been another ship departure to Umont since Var'Zia went missing?
There was a ship that left early hours of the morning to make all the stops in the system.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
You don't want us to just find out quickly. Gotta like make it mysterious.
We're going to find out all
We
about
go
the
and
country.
we go and laboriously
Country.
follow that route and ask everybody
Yeah.
taking a picture and have you
Sorry.
seen this person?
She likes pink.
She
Have
may have been
ship-
wearing a jacket like this or in worse condition.
It might have a hole in it. Anyway, have ship will travel.
But I think
Alright,
probably
how
the
are we
ice
getting-
planet makes the most
how are we
sense. We'll
getting
take
to
our ship,
ice
aren't we?
How are we
Oh yeah,
getting
well,
to
who of us
Uma?
is
We're on
flying?
a
That's a good
ship.
question.
Yeah.
Var'Zia normally
How are we-
pilots. One of us will have to
How are we
step in.
getting there? Yeah, like we're stuffed.
No, we can do it. You know,
do it.
surely.
We have
all
the
right.
Nightfall.
Yep. And you know, I'm sure we've all got basic skills. You know, like basic
I don't.
probation level skills. I've got 2 green.
I got 2 green as well.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what? For what?
And Gabrielle, that action
I've got
you
3.
messaged me about, you definitely succeed.
He's scheming. He's doing his usual.
No.
So, shall we?
Yep. Let's do it. We set off.
Make sure we've got the
that
right clothes on in
Hope
our.
that nothing too untoward occurs in space. That's what we need Var'Zia for.
We're just going for a drive around the block. How hard can it
Yeah,
be?
that's right. Yeah, that's fine.
There's no
Simple.
black holes in sight.
Simple
Who's
run to a
piloting?
inhospitable ice planet.
Who is piloting this ship?
I guess Mary will do it. You know, in the most
Oh, okay.
better option.
I've got 3 green.
Oh, you got 3. No, you got them.
You're piloting.
Over to you.
Yep.
We can assist however
All
we
right,
can.
I'm piloting
Blue.
in space, right?
Yep, space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can roll a planetary. That will be because it is Var'Zia's baby and it's a little bit finicky. It
Oh,
is gonna be against 3 purple.
3. Oh,
Come on, you can do it.
should I
the one,
flip a
though.
light
Come
side?
on. Yeah, definitely.
Yep, and that will upgrade one of your dice to a yellow.
Okay, ready? Oh no!
You just can't get the engine to turn over. It's just like you don't know what Var'Zia does to start this ship, but the Nightfall
Yep.
is having none of it.
They told me they fixed it. Sorry, no.
Get
Maybe
on
I
one of our
got flooded.
compromised phones and call an Uber space.
Someone else want to have a go?
I mean, can I have a go at making a mechanics check to try and bypass her like weird ignition system that she's got? To, just
Why?
yes, is that all right? Can I do that?
Yeah, why not?
What difficulty am I going against?
3 purple.
3 purple. Okay. All right. Well,
Oh,
at least
gosh.
I've got 5 green against 3 purple, so at least I've got a bit more of a chance. No. Failed with 2 advantages.
No, you're just like, what safeguards has Var'Zia put on anyone else touching her baby?
All right, we start looking up a public transport timetable to the ice planet.
I think we've got to steal a ship.
We can hire one or hire a pilot.
Oh, sure. I mean,
Uber
stealing
space.
it's
You want to go
cheaper.
Uber space rather than get.
The less people we draw attention to, the better off we usually would be.
Uber car share. I mean, Uber spaceship share.
Something like that. We're at a space dock. It won't be hard to find someone who can fly us there.
So surely we're going to cut to the conversation now. Like you've been working too long tonight, mate. Like, oh yeah, busy night. All played out.
Gadriel, would you like to share the proceedings after your success with your called action?
I'm just having a laugh on the post effect whilst I listen to the radio. But I'm going to call at one of my contacts that I haven't used in a while, which is Alaric Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Call him from one of the recognized numbers, so he knows that it's me that I'm calling.
Kane, what can
Kane?
I do for you?
Are you still in the game? Yes. we don't retire.
Mm.
So this nasty situation with Var'Zia, where are you at with it?
Well,
Also, why did you send the babies?
I had not planned to. One of your babies reached out to the Black Sun directly,
Okay.
and they, of course, sent me as a mediator.
Okay. So, all right, let's play these cards on the table. I have a former Imperial intelligence agent leaking data about the dealings of Ambraxis and some of the consular person in the New Republic embassy.
Vox caught up with you, did he?
I know that he wants me doing his dirty work, as per usual. Out of principle, I mind that he thinks that I'm stupid. I don't have any sort of affection for the mark in question. So that will come up. But what's the end game? Why are we interested in taking these people out of the play?
Drenzik has become problematic to the Black Sun.
Okay. You know that
Yes.
I'm neutral in the relation, right?
As are we all.
Okay.
He has started to try and move into territory. Well, the High Quantron system. That is not his for the taking.
Well, yeah, I know that this is your playground, despite people thinking otherwise. But more so than this, the people from the New Republic, they're tainted. And if this woman who has so much pull, she already tried to kill them. So I'm afraid we're just painting, or they're painting themselves bigger target on their backs. I don't particularly like them, but I don't dislike them.
The way that Drenzik has created the foothold that he has in the system from the small operations he has is by buying off the New Republic.
Okay, so that's that's the link. Okay. Yeah, I'm game for a little of wet work. Are we setting an example?
I have no fear.
I think we should make an example.
There was a reason that you were sent to the black hole system, which nobody really cares about. You weren't expected to come back.
Yeah, that was pretty much evident.
Well, I happen to think that our lovely Miss Nesso is of more use to most people alive.
I agree. We have a lead on location. I am not working with them, but I am going to keep an eye on them. So I believe they may be needing some means of transportation, as Var'Zia's ship is temperamental, and I really don't want to show my hand just yet.
I can arrange that.
Just make it casual. They don't need to know that we're talking.
Understood.
And now I'm going to go and shop something for cold weather. I'll keep you posted. Beep.
So back to the rest of the Nightfall crew who are swearing at the Nightfall.
I think we're just getting on a night bus. I think so.
Yeah, I think we've almost decided to ditch the Nightfall and get something else. Unless Amaya, you want to have a go?
No, I can fix the ship. I'm not so good at flying them.
Oh, can you fix it so we can pilot it?
I wouldn't dare.
Oh. Oh.
You know what Var'Zia is like when it comes to tampering with her ship.
Yes, but I also know what she's like in terms of her life, and I'd rather we rescued her.
Do you want me
I
to
think
try
it's
to?
going to be faster to hire something else, isn't it? Like, let's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, all right.
charter
And
a
you're set on hiring something, not stealing something.
yeah.
All right. Where do we find this out from?
After like all
In
the
the app.
running around you have been doing, it's probably getting close to 9-10 p.m. at night. You have been doing a lot of running around.
Time for a sleep.
Well, no, I'm just pointing out that
All right.
How long does the trip overtake? Like, are we thinking it's like a night bus type situation? We can sleep on the bus and be refreshed in the morning when we get there ish.
well, it depends what kind of transport you take. I mean, a usual shuttle would be, 1 or 2 days because it's at sublight, or it'd be like an hour or two if you hire something with a bit more oomph.
I guess we go for the more oomph, don't we? We're concerned about our friend.
Yeah.
We have means to do so. We're not,
Yeah.
we're not here to, really scrimp and save to make sure we, have money to leave to our grandchildren or anything. So
We've got plenty of money.
done with that.
So we won't catch the Greyhound bus. We'll go get something zippier.
Yeah, you are in the spaceport.
Mhm.
The spaceport does generally keep not quite 24 hours or whatever the rotation of the planet is. So it is winding down for the night. There is kind of a skeleton crew.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yes, you can go and inquire.
Yep. Let's do that. Even if we get one first thing in the morning, but at least we get it lined up. So
Yep.
yes, go see who's got an availability and schedule it.
So you do go to the dockmaster, harbour master, head dude, the dude in charge of all the movements in and out,
Okay.
to inquire as to whether there is anyone who might be hireable.
Mhm.
And luckily for you, he points you to a small vessel that it looks, well, a kind of scout type ship, a little smaller than Var'Zia's, but likely to have enough room for you guys. And he just says, "Oh, Ringer over there has just come in and said he's heading back out. You might want to try him."
Thank you. Anything we should know about this gentleman before we speak to him?
Oh, it's a bit gruff. Doesn't like to be on planet very long. Hops in and out when he wants.
Sounds good.
We can work with that. Thank you.
Sounds good.
And as you're leaving, I want you all to roll some vigilance.
Oh, vigilance.
My forte. What are we rolling against?
2 purple.
Okay.
1 green, 2 purple. Here we go. Unsurprisingly, failed.
Oh, succeeded. 3 successes, 1 triumph.
I
Oh.
failed. 1 fighting,
Oh.
1 advantage.
Oh, I was the
Can I-
only one doing constant vigilance.
In Runside, we trust.
Okay, so, Runzai is the last one out of the door, and she does catch just the end of a kind of calm conversation that's like, "Trey, I've set them on the path."
I feel like we're being set up again.
When are we ever not being set up? That's just normal for us.
Jeez,
Whatever.
jeez.
Being set up. It's fine.
Ah,
Gotta speak to this captain.
yeah. Can I let Amaya and Mary know that I think we're being
I don't know. Can you?
Used again? Yeah, well, okay. Guys, I think we're being used again. Just something I just overheard.
What should we do with this information, do you think?
Well, our ultimate goal is to get Var'Zia back.
Yeah.
So I think that should be like what we keep in mind.
Not to escape
Correct.
our constant cycle of being forced into abusive controlling
Forced.
situations.
Our mission
All right,
objective
well, we're
is
okay
to
with
get
that then.
Var'Zia. We're not going to do anything else like that gets us off track.
Well, will this get us to Var'Zia, hopefully? I mean, we're looking
Yeah.
for this guy anyway, weren't we? So I guess we play along.
I think we should keep in mind that we're being manipulated.
Yeah, we'll put on our railroad caps and get on the track.
You don't have to.
Mm. All right. Well, can we
Told
just
ya, I am making most of this shit up as I go along.
But we want to find Var'Zia.
We want to find Var'Zia. Yeah, and this feels like it's our best lead. I mean, what else have we got? Stay here and kidnap Indira for unclear reasons.
Gadriel, yeah. For being
Let's not do
manipulated
that.
by Gadriel again.
Nothing unclear about that. It's pretty straightforward. You're just a bunch of wimps.
Look,
Yeah,
we're equally
buddy.
concerned that you're a deeply compromised, modern making. So,
All right, let's go. Let's meet Ringer.
Yep, let's do it. Ringer. I mean, it's the perfect name for someone who's, not what they seem, isn't it?
Yeah, so you go talk to him. He looks you up and down.
So,
Hey,
As three
hey.
women, we feel kind of confronted by that.
But now, the one thing about this that the harbour master, dockmaster, was completely right about is Ringer is your blunt, no bullshit, straight in the face kind of person. So he looks at you and he straight up says, "So you're the people that Trey wanted me to help."
Interesting you should say that. But yeah, I guess.
We're wanting to, get in touch with Trey, so that would fit, I guess.
Let's roll with that. So, can you help us?
He told me to be at your disposal and he would pay me later.
oh, good. All right.
Better. Yeah, we need
We
a trip
just-
to Umant.
I have just come in, but we can leave first thing in the morning. I do need to make a few repairs and do some resupplies.
All right.
Are we saying that we don't have anywhere to sleep? So,
We also need cold weather gear. Like,
oh yeah,
I
we
doubt
do.
any
Yeah.
of us have any.
You can sleep in the embassy. You have quarters there.
No,
No, we're not
not
sleeping
going
there.
back
Not sleeping
there.
We've also got quarters on the ship, so we're fine.
We'll get caught in collateral damage or something when a massive
Mm.
explosion goes off.
Yeah,
I don't
from a
really want to
plot
sleep on the ship. I feel weird about that. Oh, I've got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling about sleeping on the ship.
Well, it's not going to fly away.
Let's find some lodgings close to here and go there.
Okay,
Lodgings. That's
We'll
not
do
a
that.
Star Wars term.
we'll do that. We'll make sure we get some snow gear,
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
get a couple of
Nice.
hours kip, and then jump on the ship the next morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Gadriel, you receive a message back from Trey going, "Can't get good help nowadays."
I laugh and finish paying for my jacket. I head over to my ship.
Mhm. Well, since you are all heading off-world,
Casually, as I'm strolling towards the location, I call a Maya.
okay.
So, Inspector, how are you going?
Oh, you're speaking to us now, is that?
No, not really. I'm just calling to rub it in.
Rob, what in, Gadriel?
Have you managed to figure out where Var'Zia is?
We think so.
Okay.
We're trying to get there as we speak.
And are you going to say, can you give her back, pretty please?
I don't know what we're walking into over there, so I can't ask that of anyone just yet.
Okay. So, and you are not wanting to question the person in the embassy that clearly is involved with her disappearance.
Don't get me wrong. I do want to have a chat with her. Kidnapping her, step too far. And that's not something I want over my head.
Oh,
Because while you can walk away free and clear, we can't. Especially not if we do this.
do what? Who's going to tell what you did? Your guilty conscience?
Yes.
Oh, please.
Sorry, Gadriel, we're not all cold-hearted killers here.
I'm not a cold-hearted killer. I'm just a practical man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you enjoy sleeping with the vipers. I got a plane to catch.
I look at and say, and Mary, it's already on his way over there.
Of course.
Well, I guess that means he's leaving Indira to her own devices, so at least that's something.
Yeah. We guess we don't have to worry about her being assassinated just yet.
Oh, don't count on that.
I said just yet. But, you know, there could be another explosive plant somewhere around the embassy.
Correct.
Or
all right.
many.
Well-
or a whole garden of them.
Well, I think we go with our old mate Ringer.
We've got to wait till morning.
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah.
whatever Gadriel's doing, it's probably going to affect us, but there's nothing we can do about that right now.
Probably have be waiting for Var'Zia on the dock when we arrive.
Oh, well, let's hope so. But I don't really trust him, do you?
Not at all.
That is the tomorrow problem. Got enough things to do tonight.
All right, let's go shopping.
And there will be a shopping montage where you get all of your cold weather gear and such. But since you are all planning to leave planet for cold, desolate space, I think we will leave it here for the night. So thank you anyone who joined us. I hope you enjoyed watching me yank their chain.
Yanked well and truly.
Watching us trying to work out what we did in the last session because we've not remembered at all.
So thank you and good night, and let's see what these people do next week.
Right.
Good night.